Hola mijas and mijos. So today's video is gonna be a teensy bit different. Of course I have my weird little artifact that I'm gonna turn into something a little bit creepy. However, I realized that I never actually did a proper introduction to myself for this channel, and it's not been asked for, but I thought it would be nice for me to maybe tell you guys a bit about myself and why my channel came to be the way it is, I guess. So today we are actually doing Zenja's autopsy because we are dissecting me, basically the brains behind this channel. That's what we're looking at today. A lot of you will know me as Zenja, but my name is actually Janvi and I do live in the UK. I know I do tend to like switch my accent up at sometimes, but I am from the UK. Just if you've recently come across my channel, you guys will know that I mainly do talk about the creepy side of Jojo's, but I've also started to venture out into horror art and how I can explore that. The first video I ever made was about my favourite film ever, because I originally thought that this was going to be a horror channel, but honestly I really like the niche that I've fallen into. And I kind of didn't expect like many of you guys to be in this little corner of the internet, so I do thank you guys for being here. I kind of want this to have like a bloody effect on it, so I'm going to use some of Sarah's dried up blood. If you want to see the update on what she looks like, she looks beautiful. She looks like this now. This is the update on Sarah. She's so... I'm so proud of her. She looks so cute. Anyways, we're gonna use some of her blood. One thing I do get asked is, why do I enjoy horror so much? For me personally, it's one of the most creative genres out there. That's what I feel like fascinates me quite a bit about horror. I love the creature designs. I love the unsettling concept. Body horror, psychological horror, mythology, I love it all. I love things that can make you feel scared without having to just rely on jump scares, because don't get me wrong, I do love me a good jump scare. And as I say, it's just super duper fun and creative to really get into, especially when you can interpret a lot of it on your own subjective understanding. And another thing I get asked, why Jojo's? I love Jojo's because of the creative characters, and if you think about it in my perspective, you can definitely see the horror aspects of Jojo's. People usually think that Jojo's is just some crazy action-packed anime. For the most part, yes it is. However, if you really zoom in and look at it, it's full of psychological horror, body horror, bizarre creatures and disturbing fates, and even villains with fantastic philosophy. That's what I enjoy about Jojo's. There's always something unsettling to uncover and unpack. It's incredible. Now, one thing you will notice is that now I'm starting to make weird little art pieces for, of course, my bedroom, for a little project called Project Nocturn. If you guys have been looking at my Instagram, you will be able to see that every prop I do make on this channel, I give a story to. I feel like this whole project gives me a chance to explore horror art in a way that I don't think I've ever actually done before, especially since I enjoy it so much. Oh, right. Stop that. Especially since I enjoy it so much, I figured, like, whilst I create my art on this channel, I get to showcase it on Instagram and maybe in the future on other platforms too. Like, I love making things, guys. It's the most fun thing ever. I feel like art is a very creative outlet for me. It lets me communicate things in a way that maybe my words can't. So yes, if you ever do see a bloodied hand or even a fake bone in my Instagram and here, it's because I thought, why not combine my two favorite things together? So again, if you guys do wonder why I have such weird stuff going on in my videos, now you know why, and it's because of Project Nocturn. And if you are very interested in this whole project and the story behind these subjects and specimens, I would advise you to go and look at my Instagram, because I do write about them. I love writing about them. So if you think you would be interested, you should go ahead and look on my Instagram. I think another question I definitely do get asked is, what really does inspire you? Oh jeez, that was a lot of blood there. What inspires me is, a lot of my inspiration comes from horror films and creepy creatures, mythology, dark fantasy, psychological horror, and like even abandoned sort of spaces. I love what a lot of people would see as maybe terrifying. I particularly like stories that make you think. They're not just trying to scare you, but they really make you think. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my hand in this whole thing. I'm gonna start just printing it around. I feel like that'd be a bit cool. So it kind of just looks like it's come off a foreign body, if that makes sense, because it's kind of detached from here. I think you guys get what I mean. And here are some random facts that no one even asked for. My favourite Jojo villain is Poochie. I love the guy. He's so philosophically well written. I love analysing the way he thinks and what he does. I mean, I love doing that with all villains and stands, to be fair. Outside of Jojo's, I do spend a lot of time creating horror pieces and watching horror things and researching up on horror topics, and then I also slowly add to Project Nocturn as it develops and grows for you guys. So yeah, I think my hobbies are exactly what you'd expect from me. In the future, I really do hope I get to continue to grow this community. I'd love to be able to make bigger Project Nocturn builds and collaborate with more creators and continue to talk about all the weird and creepy things that I find fascinating, especially within Jojo's. And in all fairness, I do hope that you guys continue to enjoy these videos as I do enjoy making them. It's very, very fun. And maybe I can also explore other horror topics too, if there are any that you guys— oh my god, it just went on me, bruh. If there are any other horror topics that you guys would like me to explore, please go ahead and drop it in the comments, because I will read it and I will definitely take it into account. And as I say, I really do hope you guys enjoy the videos I create. I really do hope that you keep commenting, and I hope that this community that I've built sort of grows into a much more bigger community. And I'm so thankful for you guys, like seriously. Well, that concludes ZENJASAUTOPSY. Get it? Because that's my username. I'm sorry, I'm not that funny. I'm really not that funny. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video and for supporting this channel, because it seriously does mean a lot to me. If you have any more video suggestions or questions that you'd like me to answer in any future videos, please let me know in the comments, because I like reading what you guys say in there. And until next time, I shall see you guys later. Bye. I forgot to show this is what it's looking like. I'm gonna add some more onto there though because it's looking kind of